Ooh, you are in for a treat today, my friends. Welcome to the full show. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And I got to say, Jeffrey's song, he just is amazing.
Yeah.
Today.
I didn't know what to expect from it. And then I was like, I get it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it early, but I think if any of them go viral this month, it'll be this one.
Yeah, because everyone can agree. It's like, it's very, very fun.
I think it'll get a lot of comments.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm so excited for you to hear it. But first, let's get to some listener comments from shows that have already happened.
Speaking of, Johnston commented and said, when you all say wow at the same time, you sound like the toys in the claw machine from Toy Story saying the claw. We have to test it now, guys.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Wow. I don't think that was good.
Mine's like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's hard to do on command.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just natural.
Yeah.
You can't even plan for that. Wow.
Now
I hear you, though. I hear you, and I appreciate his comment.
Yeah, I do like that.
What else do we got?
Oh, Dirty Does It commented.
Nice.
I have to blame you guys for this. It's been a few days, and I still can't get the image of Jeffrey's dirty mic cover out of my head.
Oh, my gosh.
I saw the clip, and my God, it's gross.
Yeah.
And just like a twist in a movie, it's been there all along.
I know.
Ew.
I know.
It is nasty.
I warn
so bad.
people that if you're going to go to the Instagram and you're going to watch that video at Brooke and Jeffrey, or you're going to go to the YouTube, I say that sounds so lame. But YouTube at Brooke and Jeffrey, it will haunt you. It will haunt you.
It will make you nauseous, maybe.
Yeah. But while you're there, maybe you can erase it because you can also watch Jeff's song of the week.
Also, just know if anyone out there's planning on kissing young Jeffrey, it's going to be a sloppy kiss. I just want to warn you.
No, my husband was like, why was it crusty?
He's just a spitty guy. When he talks, that's it. It's
and when he sings.
Oh, the singing.
You know, the singing, it's like a fountain that comes out of him. Yeah, if you ever in the
this
same...
is the aftermath.
If you're ever in the same karaoke room as Jeffrey, just wear a poncho, maybe a
wear a
rain
shield.
poncho.
It's a splash zone.
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
Let's get to the full show. It's starting right now.
Well, the ongoing war between Gen Z and millennials continues.
I thought everybody was getting along.
I thought those two get along. I thought it's more the boomers.
Yeah, the boomers.
Or
know
the
really.
poor forgotten Gen X.
Nobody gets along with anybody, but it's especially bad between Gen Z and millennials right
Jeff
now.
says so.
Yep. Okay.
Jeff
I don't say so.
Yeah.
Gen Zers are online calling out the things that they wish millennials would just grow up and stop doing.
What?
Oh, don't tell me to grow up.
Oh, just wait, Gen Z. It'll be your turn to be called out by Alpha soon. You better be careful.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and the list is kind of brutal. Here's the top 4 complaints, and Alexis, you can just tell us if you agree with these or disagree.
Okay.
Number 4. They say millennials are way too obsessed with how great the 90s were and how cool it was to grow up in the 90s.
Yeah.
Alexis, does that bug
the
you?
90s a lot. I mean,
The 90s were amazing.
I get it. You guys are bragging about a time we weren't alive and we can never live, you know?
Yeah.
So, like,
It is, I mean,
missing
every
out,
generation
but
does that. Like, my parents will tell you about the 70s.
I have no
I think it was
generation
just
to brag
like
about.
the last decade before like cell phones and technology sucked us in. You know?
like we were actually kids. We rode bikes and
Okay,
stuff.
see, now this annoys me. Now I
Alexis,
agree.
you're not a real child if you haven't had a cell phone growing up.
Yeah, she rides an e-bike.
Number
Electric
3,
scooter.
Gen Z is upset. They're saying stop the pet worship. Pets are nice, but they feel like millennials treat pets like human children. Alexis, agree or disagree?
I love pets. I think I treat my roommates' dogs like they're my own children.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm aging myself.
Okay, you're cool
Lord.
with that one. Number 2, Gen Z complaint. Millennials are too Disney obsessed. They say stop acting like Disney characters and kissing the ground at the
see?
Magic Kingdom.
Well, it's obviously because you didn't have a childhood because of your cell phone. So that's
Yeah.
why you can't connect to the Disney adults.
Yeah, she's on the
Okay.
Disney app, though.
Number 1 thing that frustrates Gen Z about millennials, Harry Potter.
What?
They say get over it. If they have to hear, oh, I'm such a Hufflepuff today from another 35-year-old, they're going to lose it.
Sounds like a
Alexis?
Slytherin talking.
I love Harry Potter, but I don't say that. I mean,
I think she's an old soul, guys. I think Alexis has an old lady in there somewhere.
Alexis is definitely a Hufflepuff, though.
Yeah,
I mean, if I
for
were going
sure.
to put you in a house, yeah, for
Yeah, I've
sure.
seen
I don't think
I'm
that's a compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a Hufflepuff. We're awesome.
Stop talking this way, guys. We're turning off all the Gen Zs who are listening right now. The one thing from the 90s Gen Z actually doesn't mind is the shock collar question of the day. Nothing wrong with shocking your coworkers for money. Jake, hopefully all of the questions are Disney and Harry Potter themed, so let's go.
Sorry, Jake. Hey, we're gonna kill it, Brooke.
Well, how about this? The Triple Crown is the ultimate achievement in American horse racing.
Oh, how does Gen Z feel about horse racing, Alexis?
I like horses.
You're not
likes
gonna say
everything.
cruel? Oh, wow.
Okay.
She wants to dress it up in an outfit.
Oh, God.
Well, the Triple Crown is where one thoroughbred wins the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes back to back to back in 1 year.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly rare feat. And on this day in 1945, the 8th horse to pull it off and the first horse to win $1 million in prize money was born.
Oh.
His name was Citation.
Really?
Yeah,
Terrible
but,
name.
Yeah, Citation, very boring horse name. Especially when you compare it to some of the other crazy ones we've heard over the years. So that's why today we're going to play a special Nay or Nay edition of Plenty of 20.
Oh,
Wait,
boy.
which nay is good?
I'll explain, Brooke. You
Okay.
say a number 1 through 20. I'll give you a unique name for a famous racing horse. Some are real, some are made up, and some are even ironic and go along with their story. You just have to tell me, is that the name of a real thoroughbred? Nay. Or one I just made up? Nay.
Okay.
We'll start with the woman whose racehorse name is Varsity Blonde. That's Alexis.
That's cute.
Solid name.
Alexis, how about a number?
11.
11. Alexis, your racing horse name is Hoof-Hearted. When said quickly, it sounds like who farted. And he famously almost won the 1976 Ohio Stakes, but lost in the final stretch, possibly because the announcer couldn't stop laughing while calling the race. Is that a nay or nay?
Okay, let's try it. Hoof-hearted. Hoof-hearted.
It does sound like it. That's really funny.
Oh my god.
I didn't catch it at first.
I imagine
either.
like everyone chanting for it too.
Who farted?
Yeah, like in the crowd.
Who farted?
I hate fart jokes and puns and all this, but I think so many people love it that this is nay.
Is that a yes, nay, or a no,
Yeah,
nay?
can you
I'm
not
sorry.
tell? I added the extra
can tell.
for you.
Okay.
Nay.
That's extra, boy.
Wow.
Alexis says nay. She nailed it. You got it,
Amazing.
Alexis. Brooke, your turn.
Oh, I'm excited for this now. 14.
14. Brooke, your racehorse name is R.
What?
Best known for winning a maiden race in 2008 where the announcer could not handle screaming R every time the horse made a move. By the final stretch, it sounded like a pirate was having a meltdown. Is that a nay or nay?
Arr. I feel like all horse names are longer than R.
Yeah.
Is the only thing for me.
Some
I
of them
don't-
are like full sentences.
You could hold out the
seriously.
part though.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Would you like to know how many R's?
Give me 7.
I have 5 R's written down after A. A and 5 R's. All,
A and then 5
and it's all in
R's.
caps as well.
I don't know. I just don't buy this one just because it's not like a word or a phrase, really. It's
just
a
a sound.
right? So I'm going to
Yeah.
say nay.
Oh.
Brooke said
boring.
nay. Incorrect. R is a real horse.
Oh, no, Brooke's
Seriously.
eliminated. She's all
Dang
excited.
it.
Jose, it's your
man.
turn. 11 and 14 are off the board.
Okay, let's go 12 then.
Jose, your racehorse name is May the Horse Be With You. All one word. It's a playful nod to the Star Wars phrase, May the Force Be With You.
Yeah.
May the Horse Be With You achieved 6 wins during his racing career
Wow.
in the mid-1990s.
Wow.
The 90s and Disney adults, Jose.
Yeah, that's peak millennial.
Oh, man.
Star Wars fans are all over the world.
Yeah, but you got to remember, in the 90s, it wasn't like cool to be a Star Wars fan. It was still like,
It was the in-between where
It was, like,
we
nerdy.
didn't have any movies in the 90s, so they were like
It was-
marinating on the 70s and 80s.
yeah,
still.
yeah.
I have to say.
Wow.
You see that, Alexis? That's how you say it.
I don't want to do that.
Jose said nay in the affirmative, and he's right. May the Horse Be With You is a real name.
Okay.
Jeffrey? it's
Number
your
2.
turn.
Hopefully it's not on the dark side.
Jeffrey, your racehorse name is Oh No, It's My Mother-in-Law. One word. Oh No, It's My Mother-in-Law had 4 career
Yes.
starts, including a win at Saratoga, where the race call included the memorable commentary, Oh No, It's My Mother-in-Law Won't Go Away. Is that a nay or nay?
It's so good.
Oh, man.
This is what we were waiting for.
Well, because it's all the wealthy people that have to name these horses. And you know that there was some sort of dispute going on in the family, and the owner wanted to get back at his mother-in-law just with this.
See, I think you wouldn't want your mother-in-law to win. That's why you wouldn't name it this.
They make it like the heaviest horse,
Yeah.
and slowest they can.
I just think it's a slap in the face to the mother-in-law just to have it that way. That's why I think it's real as a nay.
Nice, Jeff. Nice nay.
That was a deep
Said
one.
nay. That is correct.
Oh my God, all of them were real.
They were all real, and that means everybody but Brooke wins today's edition of Plenty of 20.
It's kind of weird.
So, Brooke, you're going to be the one getting shocked while singing Old Town Road.
We still get to pick, Jeff.
Yeah.
You're not considering teaming up on Alexis? Okay, we'll go.
Hey,
Let's go,
put me on
Brooke.
that horse, all
I'm just
right?
kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
That was your shock collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Not sure if you guys know about this, but according to my dad's accountant, the stock market's been a little bit bumpy lately.
Yeah,
Dad's
I know.
It's
accountant.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and he seems to know a lot, so I trust him.
Not just the
Yeah.
headlines of every news organization. Like even BuzzFeed is covering this.
You believe
Yeah.
that stuff? Only my
yeah.
accountant knows.
I only believe what I
Okay.
want to believe, Jeff.
And I'll tell you this right now, Gen Z, extremely confused by it all. Not by what's happening, just confused about what's the cool new name that we're going to call it.
Call the market tanking.
Yeah, it started with a viral tweet from the X handle Frogs for Girls, one of the most reputable accounts on that site.
Seems legit.
And
It's much better than Frogs for Men.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it said, hey, what are we calling this one? Just Great Depression 2? Need my Gen Zer suggestions. And the answers came flooding
Yes.
Hey, depression, depression
That's what I
phase.
was
Let's
thinking.
go.
in. One is the Great Depression 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It makes it sound fun.
Yeah.
Does make it sound fun.
You can dance your way down your stock portfolio.
Good.
Another one, when the glow up goes blow up.
Hey,
That's fun.
slow
it
down.
is, yeah.
Soup's financially ick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty
I thought
wordy.
they were going to call it the sus market.
Yeah.
That's good.
The no cap collapse. Or too fast to depression.
Ooh, I like that
Yeah.
one
See,
because there could be multiple sequels with this
well,
administration.
I'm hoping it's just a one-hit wonder.
Let's
you
pray.
know, like we don't want it to.
Well, before we even
Yeah.
look forward to the tanking of the future economy,
Yeah.
what are
Yeah.
we going with for this one? Text in to 78592.
I like mine,
Which
but-
one should we go with? Because
Yeah,
maybe,
Brooks is good.
maybe we won't be going through the best time, but at least we can call it the best name.
And I got to figure out how to make moonshine for that boogaloo thing.
Oh, like you
Yeah,
don't
you
already
do.
know how to make moonshine.
Just go to your family recipe book.
Watch out, bathtub. Here I come.
Laser stories right after this. It's the radio segment that's trying to capitalize on the goat yoga trend, but couldn't afford goats. So he went with the cheaper option, Python Pilates. Unhinge your inner chi while he unhinges his lower jaw. With Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other Slytherin sleuths just don't.
Hey, nice.
This first laser story is out of Always Funky, Florida.
Right.
A 31-year-old woman named Akina Sampson was working at a McDonald's when she saw a teenage girl walk behind the counter to grab some ranch dipping sauce.
Just helping herself, like she's at home, you know?
The girl later said she did it because she was being ignored by the staff.
Oh,
So
Okay, makes you kind of want to do that.
yeah.
Akina flipped out and grabbed the girl's arm.
Uh-oh.
And
Can we just say, like, hey, don't do that, please. I'll get it for you next
No,
time.
Brooke, remember, it's Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So-
Sorry.
And when
It's
the
policy to make
Yeah,
physical
yeah.
contact.
Yes, this is day one
My
training
bad.
at
My bad.
McDonald's. And when the girl tried to break free, Akina allegedly grabbed her neck, took her to the ground, and choked her while they were on the floor.
Oh, no.
You know what, though? Ranch was probably still worth it.
Yeah,
You know?
it is hard to find ranch at Mickey D's, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, another customer witnessed the event and called the cops.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
So, whole altercation was caught on video, and the victim had visible injuries to her neck and elbow.
Yikes.
And because she was a teen, Akina got charged with child abuse.
Oh, no.
Did she get promoted to assistant manager? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, she defended the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Probably not on that. No word on if McDonald's is hooking up the injured girl with a few free McRibs, but should probably try something.
Maybe she's the one that needs the job.
Yeah.
She's going behind the counter.
That's her first job
Yeah.
after all this. That'd be amazing.
What a sweet story. This next laser story is out of China. A lot of malls, hotels, and airports have escalators, so you don't need to bother with the stairs.
Right.
And now China is taking the same approach when it comes to mountain climbing.
They're putting an escalator in a mountain?
This is perfect. I can go hiking.
Several mountains in the area are having escalators added to their side, so people with mobility issues, like older folks, and also lazy people can get up to the top
you.
to see the view without having to hike up them.
You know it would be your luck, Jose, that the day you go, the escalator's out of service and you have
Yeah.
to use it as stairs anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like having a gondola-style lift, but it's a literal escalator, which makes some sense. A gondola would just shoot all the way straight up to the top, while if you do an escalator, it allows for multiple places to stop along the way and check out the view.
You can get off and take a picture and then
And
go back on.
you can heckle the actual hikers.
Yeah,
the
yes.
side, you know?
Race you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the way of my pictures.
Yeah.
The local reaction has been mixed. Some say it's great that these experiences are more accessible.
For
Others,
the handicap and the elderly, yes.
Sure,
Yeah.
but what about the wildlife?
Oh, we didn't think about like
No.
Can't be
squirrels
good
and
for-
nobody's worried about the wildlife.
they're not?
Others
Okay.
say it takes the fun out of hiking up mountains.
I mean, the point is to struggle and to like have a goal and accomplish it, right?
Yeah. The thing is, just like at a mall, the option of hiking is always there.
You know,
So you don't have to take the
We don't
escalator.
need to turn the mountains in anything that you say just like a mall.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that's
there's going to be people going the wrong way down it.
You think there's going to be an
no.
Orange Julius at the top?
Yeah, see?
You're on the top and you're like, why does it smell like Annie Ann?
Yeah.
If you make mountains fun, people will actually go to them.
Make a mall.
Naturally, these escalators are very expensive for mountain resorts to install, and they're also not for the faint of heart. Plus, it's unclear what happens when these break down, especially if they stop working midday.
I didn't
Yeah.
think
Big
of
bunch of
that.
people
You're
on them.
Stuck on a mountain.
And what about the elements? Like rain
Yes,
and
snow. Like it's gonna be snowed on all day long.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
All right.
This next laser story is out of Viral Valley.
Hey.
Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, isn't just the world's most subscribed YouTuber, he's also a wildly successful entrepreneur.
No?
Yeah, he is.
Surprisingly, his biggest moneymaker isn't content creation, but chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, his
I thought it was
Feastables
that,
brand.
that burger or something he did.
Oh, those were a lot of pop-ups. Yeah, he
Yeah.
also had a burger pop-up. I forgot about
Last year alone, his snack brand Feastables pulled in $251 million in sales,
Whoa.
netting $20 million in profit.
that. So the
What-
chocolate market is so hard
What
to
does
get
it
into.
taste? What does it taste like? Is it like a protein bar, or what are we
No,
working with?
it's like competing with Hershey's. They have chocolate, they have peanut butter, they
Oh,
have
really?
regular milk chocolate.
I thought it tasted like YouTube. But meanwhile, his YouTube empire, including his Amazon Prime reality show Beast Games, that brought in a similar amount, but ran at a staggering $80 million loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I can't imagine what it costs to put on those.
Turns out selling chocolate is more profitable than giving away millions.
Willy Wonka has
Weird.
been telling us this forever.
Who
He
would've
is like
thought?
the modern day Willy Wonka.
Wow.
According to financial forecasts, Feastables will triple in size over the next 2 years.
God, why aren't we in this business? Who wants to buy a Brooke and Jeffrey granola bar or
costs
something?
Why
So
granola
much
bars?
money.
Why can't we stick with chocolate?
I don't know.
I
Because
gotta
they
go
already
healthy.
got that, and I think that the cocoa bean isn't going to be good.
It's
in
not a
10
good
years.
business model, guys. I'm
Yeah.
trying to help.
Yeah, suppositories. That's where it's at.
Now we're talking,
Here we
Jim.
go, Jeff.
And Mr. Beast also plans to release several new products that include beverages, a snack line, and a cereal brand. See, no suppository.
Hey.
The market's open.
Cereal. Oh, no suppository. I'm like, where are you putting your cereal?
See, Mr. Beast hasn't thought of it yet. Not
I
to
see.
mention launching a mobile gaming platform is what something he plans to do next
Yeah.
year.
That guy's gonna be a trillionaire.
Yeah.
He deserves it. This next laser story is out of the study of duh. You ever watched a horse race and thought, big deal, I could do that?
No?
Not really.
No,
Yeah,
never
what do
would.
you mean? Like race a horse
Not
or
no, not
even jockey?
not jockeying the horse, physically outrunning it.
No. Why would you think you could physically outrun a
So
horse,
strong.
Jeff?
There's a new poll out where 2,000 people were apparently asked which
No.
animals they thought they'd be able to outrun.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
I'm serious. 2% believe they could outrun a horse in a 100-meter dash.
Maybe a lame horse.
For
Dude, not even Usain Bolt, like, maybe.
Yeah, because for what it's worth, an
Maybe.
average horse could manage a speed of more than 40 miles an hour. Usain Bolt's fastest speed ever recorded was 28 miles per hour.
Never mind then.
So-
Not in a sprint.
Probably losing that one. Other ridiculous stats that made the list. 27% of people are confident they could outrun a crocodile, which can run around 10 miles an hour on land.
They're faster than you realize.
Yeah.
20% believe they could outrun an elephant, which can reach more than 20 miles an hour.
No.
Whoa. I didn't know they were that quick.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Another 11% of people think they could outsprint a house cat. But what about racing?
Why do I think I'm the slowest person on the planet?
Yeah, me too.
I have my money on Alexis. I think she could beat a house cat.
Me and a
Yeah.
hamster might be a good race.
Yeah.
Well, what about racing a turtle?
Oh.
There we
There we
go.
go.
This guy moves faster than you'd think, especially after he latches onto your ankle. And he is not letting
Oh,
go.
because he likes the shoes.
That sound
I
means
see.
Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We're going to do it again, same time, on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I want to try to ask this in a non-creepy way.
Oh, goodness. That's a strong start.
So let me try.
Anytime a guy starts
Yes.
Hey, you want to make $3 million doing something weird?
why you gotta
see
say
this?
it like that?
Damn it, it sounded creepy,
It
didn't
did,
it?
Yeah.
dude.
Ah,
I don't know. I'm still interested.
of course, Brooke.
That's right, because the music.
But I promise, it's not creepy. This is a legit offer that's making news right now because NASA's putting $3 million on the table.
NASA, what are you trying to do to us?
They're doing it for anybody who can help them solve one strange problem they've been having. If you have a good solution, they will put $3 million in your bank account.
Let's go.
And it's
Jeff.
not a joke. We'll tell you right after this. NASA's offering $3 million to anyone who can fix one teeny little problem that they're having.
Okay, let's go. I'll
let's
take the
try.
3 mil.
Yeah, let's
Brooke
all
and
do it.
Jeffrey in the morning.
I got some duct tape over at my desk. Would that work?
But this is not a joke. This is a serious offer. Because
Okay.
in the news, NASA's announced a new mission called the Luna Recycle Challenge.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And they're offering $3 million to anybody who could come up with a solution for how to dispose of 96 bags of astronaut poo that's been left on the surface of the moon. Again,
Wait, did somebody step in it?
this is not a joke, because when Apollo astronauts went to the moon in the 60s and 70s, they had to dump their duty bags on the lunar surface to lighten the weight of the spacecraft.
Oh, we're so American, we litter. First thing, new
I
plan. Boom.
It's like not picking up after your dog when you take him for a walk.
Come on.
But now, 50 years later, it's still all just sitting up there. So NASA
Gross.
wants to do the
gross.
right thing and fix it.
Oh, man, why do I want to get a telescope out and see if I can see it?
They plan to send more people up to the moon to do something with it.
Ah.
They're just not exactly sure what that is.
Can they even burn it? Like with the atmosphere, there's not enough oxygen in the air to burn, to start a fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no.
literal rocket scientists can't figure this out.
I think they're just going to have to open a lunar outhouse.
Yeah.
You know, like a porta potty
A
on the
moon
moon.
bucket.
But then it's still on the moon.
Well, I know, but at least it's contained.
Okay,
better.
dig a hole and put it in there.
And you're like, oh, I dropped my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's no gravity. Float it up. I'm good.
But yeah, if literal rocket scientists can't figure it out, I'm sure some average Joe can do
Hey,
it.
there's someone running a honey bucket that's got a solution.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
If you can solve it, that's $3 million in your pocket.
Dang.
Imagine the view taking a poo on the moon.
That'd
Wow.
be pretty sweet.
But believe it or not, cleaning up astro turds isn't the craziest way that somebody's gotten insanely rich. A recent survey found other bizarre methods people have used to make themselves a lot of money.
Okay, get a pen and paper out. Let's go.
These are great.
These are also real stories. A decade ago, my cousin recorded the sound of his fan blowing for 8 hours. Now, he's got over 1 billion views on his white noise YouTube video. And it's one of the top podcasts on Spotify. He brings in $20K a week.
I was going gonna
so
say
smart.
like millions of dollars being made
I
there.
never thought about the people who actually made the sound for white noise.
Yeah,
Like, how
right?
easy.
That's so smart.
You just go to your grandma's house and turn on her black and white TV and
Yeah.
stick a recording up to it.
Seriously.
Another one says, a friend of mine once struck it rich overnight by selling designer pet rocks online.
Designer though.
Because they made them with little outfits and backstories.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Why do I want to buy
Backstories.
one?
Yeah.
It was a weird, wild idea, but surprisingly, it actually took off.
It's kind of
Hey,
cute,
good for
especially if
them.
you can like have different outfits for different days of the
Yeah.
week for your rock.
Another one says, my brother's friend worked minimum wage jobs. Then he and his wife started buying lube in large quantities from overseas.
Okay,
Oh,
Diddy.
that's gonna look weird to the neighbors.
Yeah.
They repackaged it in much smaller quantities and resold it on Amazon.
What?
Just classic middleman stuff, but they made so much money they quit their day jobs and haven't looked back.
That's amazing.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
tell people you're a lube sales couple or no?
Like that. You just say you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I mean, those are one of those that you leave it.
Jeff, are
Yeah.
you single-handedly keeping them in business?
No comment on that one. We're looking at a survey that found the craziest and weirdest ways people manage to make themselves rich. This one says, my friend and his brother developed an online game where two cowboys walk away from each other, then turn around and shoot, and one dies.
Showdown.
The game was fully automated.
Okay.
All you do is bet money on who you think will win. If you get it right, you almost double it with 5% going to the house.
Oh my God! So
This is like
he's
a
making
casino.
5% every time
Yeah.
someone bets money.
He
It's
says
like a rig.
they got unfathomably rich.
Oh, it's genius.
Yeah.
Especially online.
And you don't do anything after you just create the simple game.
He says saw him race sports cars all around the world.
Oh.
Last time I checked, though, they went to prison for tax fraud.
Oh, well,
Well,
Yeah, that checks out.
Pay the
you know,
taxes.
more money, more problems.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're rich, you don't deserve to pay those taxes anyway. This one says, took a business class in college, and one of the assignments was to come up with a ridiculous fake business.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of my classmates decided he was going to sell tumbleweeds. Then actually followed through with the idea.
What?
He takes a van out to the desert, collects tumbleweeds, and sold them to Hollywood movie studios. Eventually, he became the #1 tumbleweed provider to studios all around the world,
That's
shipping
brilliant.
tumbleweeds globally.
That is
That's
so
so
brilliant.
cool.
I'm going to start making anvils
Yeah.
for cartoons.
Yeah, but you have to pay for those. Tumbleweeds are free.
Ah,
you
you're
need to like start
right.
making sticks or something that they use and
Yeah.
you know?
Nobody steal my stick idea.
Yeah.
We're looking at a survey that found the craziest, weirdest ways people manage to make themselves rich. Another person said, my neighbor's kids started buying all the domain names in the town where I sold real estate. This was back in 2000.
I remember a lot of people were buying domain names and stuff. We know someone, remember? They bought BMW.
Yeah. Well,
Is
that's
it-
because that was their initials.
Yeah, but coincidentally, it was in like a bidding war.
They said, I didn't really understand why I should care about any of that. Long story short, GoDaddy bought out this 12-year-old kid for $2 million.
Whoa, dang.
I still see him on Facebook traveling around the world doing all kinds of cool stuff. He's 35 years old now.
Why
That's
wasn't I
great.
paying attention in 2000?
Yeah.
Dang it.
We're talking about the craziest, weirdest ways people have managed to make themselves rich. One says, a guy I knew worked at a precision molding company. He had an idea for a new plastic bottle that could sit upside down. He got a patent and at first designed one for shampoo.
Yeah.
Then in 1991, Heinz approached him to use his design.
He's the
Now-
upside down bottle guy?
More than 75% of all ketchup squeezes come from his inverted design.
So smart. Yeah, brilliant.
And finally, one says, in the 90s, I knew a guy who placed an ad in the classified section of the newspaper that said something like, for $10, I'll tell you my secret to making easy money. Send $10 cash to this address to find out how.
And people fell for it?
Literally hundreds and hundreds of people
so
would send
smart.
him $10. And then he just instruct them to place their own classified ads doing the same thing.
Do what I just
And
did to
he's
you.
not lying.
No.
It's working.
Those are the craziest ways people have managed to make themselves a giant fortune. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
A lot of times when you hear us do these prank calls on the show, we're trying to get under people's skin.
Oh, yeah.
To frustrate them, push them to the edge. Yeah. So how does it happen where the guy we call is so clueless and unassuming, we end up being the ones frustrated with the call?
Oh, my God, I love it.
Or should I say Jose in the role of Clover, former Black Ops MI6. And his mission definitely did not go as planned in your brand new phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Oi, is this Sean Tanner?
Speaking. Who's this?
Me name's Frank, but me mates call me Clover. I'm your helipilot for Saturday.
The what?
The heli tour, yeah? For Saturday. 2 passengers.
Oh.
You're in, right?
Helicopter. Yeah.
Affirmative.
As we booked the helicopter tour.
You're a bit slow, are you?
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't understand you.
Tell me.
I apologize.
What's your experience in these types of airborne missions?
Well, my wife and I are just in town visiting. We've never done a helicopter tour of anything before, so we thought it'd be a fun way to see the city.
See the city? Wink. I gotcha. That's a good cover.
Yeah, we just heard it's beautiful.
You seem like a funny guy. I haven't had a comedian on me squad since I was tracking an arms merchant in Croatia. And he didn't make me laugh.
Oh, you do tourism in Croatia? That's fun.
It wasn't fun at all. When you see the things I've seen, mate, you don't even say the word fun, even though I just said it.
Well, I'm glad you moved to where we are, I guess.
All right, enough small talk. Tell me about your partner.
Well, Valerie is my wife. We've been married for almost 2 years. No kids, but we do have a golden lab at home named Noodle.
Oh, you should have brought him along. Could have used an attack dog where we're headed.
Oh, no, he's not an attack dog. He likes frisbees.
Well, speaking of things flying through the air, you're going to need to make the drop when I give the green light. It's a small window. No time for bollywallocks, all right? Get in, get out, get it done.
Excuse me?
Now, look, there's going to be eyes on this bird. So once we're airborne, you and your partner need to act like tourists. Heads low. Don't draw any suspicion, copy?
We are tourists, actually.
Right, sure you are. And I'm Gigi Hadid.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me? Because you should, mate.
I'm bringing my Nikon, and I was wondering, can you get some good photos from the helicopter?
Listen, once we fly over the antenna on the top of the Riker building, you'll kick open the door to the heli.
What?
Take the package out from under your seat and make the drop, and we're going to be belly up, whiskey tango.
Oh, well, Val and I don't drink, so no whiskey for us, thanks.
Wait a tick. You're playing a role of a tourist a little too well right now. What's the code word?
You
code
mean the
word.
confirmation number? Hold on. I have that right here.
Not the confirmation, the code word.
Yeah, I think it's in my fanny pack. Just give me a second.
No, forget that. I need to know who you work for.
Who do I work for? Insurance. I'm a rep. Do you need coverage on a home, boat, or auto?
No, you're gonna need life insurance. Okay, if you don't give me the code word in the next 5 seconds.
Oh, no, I'm actually covered on life insurance through my work policy, so.
I knew I recognized that voice. You're code name Red Wolf, aren't you?
Sorry, what?
I remember you from our tussle on the Russian express train through Siberia.
What?
Good times.
I think you've got the wrong person. This is the helicopter tours, right?
No, mate. This is a prank phone call. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's what?
It's a prank. And even though I'd like it to be, this isn't my real voice. This is!
What?
My name's Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Your wife set you up for a phone tap.
Oh, man. Oh, that's, did not see that coming.
But for the record, all right, reach under your seat during the heli tour, and if there is a package, grab it, grab a parachute, and just jump out, all right?
Will do.
Affirmative.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
For sure, the most annoying part of dating apps isn't the constant scrolling or the inappropriate DMs or even coming across Brooke's secret cougar match profile again and again and again.
Watch out, boys. Don't get bit.
It's all the wasted energy that you
So
put
terrible.
in getting to know somebody really, really well, only to never actually meet up with them in person.
That's so frustrating.
Brooke knows.
Wait, I mean, it sounds like it's so frustrating.
Sure. Well, our listener on the phone says he's been there too many times, and now he has a method to eliminate that headache and get right to the good stuff. You're going to hear it in a brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
If you ask me, and Brooke, you'll probably agree with this,
Okay.
the dating world needs more ultimatums.
No, Jeff.
Yes.
No, ultimatums are not ever good. Ever.
I think maybe we need them because the more listeners we talk to, everybody seems so indecisive.
All right.
They're so wishy-washy, like, oh, maybe I'll date her, or maybe that other hot girl, or maybe I'll just stick with my wife. I don't really know.
Wait a minute.
I'm stuck on the fence here.
Jeff.
Ultimatums suddenly sounding good, huh, Brooke?
Yeah.
Stick to your wife. Like, what is happening?
That's the ultimatum.
That's why I appreciate somebody who's actually willing to lay all their cards down on the table and say, this is it, take it or leave it.
Okay.
And apparently that's how our listener Dustin rolls, ultimatum style.
Oh,
At least,
Right off the get-go, like...
well, that's the vibe I got from his email. Dustin, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey!
You sound like such a nice guy for being such a badass ultimatum maker.
Yeah. Tell me if I was wrong, but it sounds like you like to play the dating game a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, totally. Let's go, man. I mean, I don't have that much time left. I'm not going to sit there and text all day.
Okay.
You know,
To what
like-
extent do you do this?
Here's my new rule now when I talk to people. It's like, if I don't meet up with them right away, it pretty much just kind of fizzles out.
okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
can see how
yeah.
that could happen.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So-
If you don't do that, you'll get strung along for
Right.
weeks and months and maybe never even end up
What
meeting
is
that person.
What is right away to you? What does that mean?
Yeah, I think like 48 to 72 hours, we should at least have like some kind of plan to hang out. But like if that plan's not established, then it's probably never going to work out.
Okay.
Dude,
That's actually kind of a rule of thumb.
I kind of like that rule.
Yeah.
Like it's respecting everybody's time.
Yeah, dating runs on deadlines, and so
Well-
that's good. Jessica,
Much.
you gave Jessica the dating deadline?
Well, I don't know. I ended up just getting her number, and then I pretty much like kind of took the conversation elsewhere off the app, and then just started texting from there.
I feel like that's an important step because otherwise the app, you don't open it. Like, you don't reply.
Yeah,
So
they're
like,
just-
I don't check this.
They're another
Like,
Tinder
there.
person.
Yeah.
So once it got off of the apps, how did you and Jessica vibe?
She's really, really funny, so she pretty much was just saying like, "Hey, long time no chat."
Okay. Okay. And did you turn it into an in-person date pretty quickly?
Yeah, we went out for pizza. I love pizza.
Okay.
And how was it in person?
Oh, you want to know the crazy part about that?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Obviously.
That's the only part I want to know.
I'm sorry, I want to know the boring part.
Let's start with the crazy part
Okay,
first.
start there.
She looked really different from the photos that were on the profile.
Really?
Bad or good, different.
Not like a catfish. I mean, she was still like super cute, like for sure.
Okay.
But like different. Like different.
Okay.
Like, wait, like,
say it again. Hold on.
hold on. No, do you mean like she colored her hair a different color?
Maybe a full face tattoo that wasn't there before?
No, nothing like that, but that would have been like totally cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a
Yeah.
big old face
They
tattoo?
just
Overall, though, you liked what you saw in person.
Yeah, she was cute.
It was just different than what I expected, but could just be my perspective. A lot of the photos she had, she was wearing sunglasses, so it could be misjudged through that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's true.
Sunglasses now cover like 70% of the face. You can barely tell who they are. So now that we've covered the crazy...
Takes them off, there's no eyes.
Yeah.
That was the crazy part.
Now that we've covered all the crazy parts of the date, bring us to the boring, mushy stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite part.
Jose wants to know how the rest of the date went.
Everything was normal about the date, but then there was like this one part that was really weird.
Oh, okay. Going back to
What's
crazy again.
It wasn't like super crazy, but it was just like one of those another different things than I thought.
Okay. What
was
happened?
Well, on her profile, like she talks about like Pilates and a bunch of like Pilates stuff is on her profile, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool about her. But every time I would talk to her about Pilates, I swear she would just kept redirecting the conversation into something else.
Huh.
Weird.
So
Like, she
it's
didn't wanna
either
talk
like
about it?
No, it feels like she either lied on her bio or you're talking to a different person than what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, but I mean...
Like, are you confusing girls?
But Alexis, you put stuff in your profile that you don't actually care much about. It's more of like I love sports.
I do like sports.
She was a collegiate. She was a collegiate athlete. She's more athletic than you, Jeff.
But she also says that she enjoys baseball, even though she thinks it has a halftime in it.
I enjoy the half times in the game, Jeff. That is accurate.
They're not halftime.
They're after
halftime stretch in the second inning, Jeff.
Okay. I'm just saying, maybe she isn't fully into Pilates as much as she claims on her profile.
Sometimes there's just easier prompts to put on there.
Right.
Yeah,
And I will say there is a phenomenon right now that if you aren't a die-hard fan of something, you're not allowed to say that you like it.
Oh, you got to
You know?
stand or nothing.
Yeah.
So how long has it been since you last spoke to Jessica?
It's been like 6 days.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Which is a long time when you were moving so quick, you know? Like you had a
Right.
pacing going and it's dead.
I don't understand because we both had such a great time. She said she had a great time. I had a great time,
Let's try and keep the great times going
That's
when we
what I'm
come
saying.
back and we give this girl another ultimatum. And we say,
No
you
ultimatums,
can...
Jeff.
I am. It's either go out with Dustin now or you lose him forever.
Okay.
Well, that's always the
That's
ultimatum.
like,
It's a
yeah,
second
that's
date.
just...
If you like Pilates or not.
Yeah.
There you go.
It just sounds more scary if you say ultimatum
Oh,
a
yeah,
bunch.
it is a
So
scary word.
We're going to come back and do it with your second date right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
Today's second date update begs the question, can you fully trust what you see in someone's dating profile? Because our listener Dustin met up with a woman from Bumble who looked a little different than her picture.
Not
and
bad, though. Just different.
Yeah.
Like a
Still cute.
good different. And even though her bio talked about Pilates a lot, she didn't really want to discuss it much on their date, which is kind of strange. But to be fair, my old dating profile said I'm Jewish. But any woman who met up with me would discover I'm not kosher and not good with money. So probably equally confusing.
That's a really good point, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, you can't trust it fully from the dating profile. The good news is Dustin, despite the differences, really had a good time with her. And felt like they vibed in ways he hasn't in the 2 years that he has spent on this app before.
God, I really want this to work out for you, Dustin. Just because you have put in the time and the effort and you seem like a good guy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Brooke. I really do appreciate that about you.
Yeah.
Oh, you appreciate that she compliments you?
Well, her fingers are crossed right now when she said
Jeff.
that, so...
Jeff, you don't have to tell everybody everything.
Okay, my
God.
bad. I feel like there is some part of Brooke that really is rooting for you today, Justin.
I am. I think this is going to be a simple, like, miscommunication or something, you know?
I mean, yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't know. As long as you guys get me another date.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, let's dial Jessica right now. We'll see if she picks up and hopefully has a simple explanation for why she hasn't hit you back. Calling her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jessica?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey,
She's so cute.
I know. It's so nice to talk to someone who's like positive and perky when we talk to them because we're doing a second date update.
Most of our listeners are like, who is this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what
Yep, there it is.
what is this?
Yeah, sorry. I threw a lot at you. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, which you're on right now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hi.
Okay, hi.
And
morning.
this segment is called Second Date Update. I don't know if you've heard it before, but it's a thing where if somebody blows you off and you're not sure why, we can try to call that person for you to maybe figure out if there's a reason for it.
Okay. I didn't blow anyone off.
What? Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Oh,
I
maybe
guess
it's an
Days of not
accident?
talking.
she said he said 6 days, so maybe that's not blowing someone off to you. Maybe that's not enough time.
Yeah, because 6 days ago, you went out with a guy who, at least according to him, felt like you had a really good connection. Afterwards, he feels like you've been pulling away a little bit. His name is Dustin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you forgot about that one, huh?
Oh.
Forgot about that one guy that you're blowing off. Oh, yeah, him.
Oh my gosh, in a good way?
No. I'm not trying to blow him off. I just don't know what to do.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. You should text him and go out with him again.
No, I mean, like, I don't know how much he told you or what you know, but I actually matched with Dustin a year and a half ago.
What?
A year and a half.
Wait.
He said that you guys just met on the app and that you.
Yeah, so when I got a text from him like a week ago, I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, this is weird. It's kind of out of the blue, but I was just like, oh, whatever. And I was just like, long time no chat.
Oh, yeah. He
Oh, yeah,
said that
he
you made
mentioned
a
that.
joke, that you
Yeah.
were joking because you had just been chatting with him.
It wasn't a joke. It really was a long time.
Oh, my God.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm confused.
no.
So you hadn't talked to Dustin in a year and a half on an app at all, is what you're saying.
Right. It was just a year and a half ago. He never replied to one of my texts.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I get a text from him.
And then you guys went to pizza.
right? You did meet up.
Right. We got pizza. And I was kind of like, I wonder why all of a sudden he wants to talk to me now. But I was like, I remember he and I got along really well on Bumble.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yeah, sure, let's get pizza.
And
Was
is it
he
true?
in a coma for a year and a half and he doesn't
so
remember?
When he told us he went from the app to that,
Yes.
he met a year and a half
I mean,
ago.
that seems like a big miscommunication. What about
But
the
it
date?
has to be the same person. It's the same.
He
Like,
kept talking about Pilates and how, like, he kept asking about it. And I was like, Pilates? Like, I don't have that in my bio.
That's the other girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But then I was like, oh my gosh, Jessica is a really common name. And
Same name.
I
Oh,
was
God.
thinking about it and I was like, oh, shoot.
You think that he went out with the wrong Jessica or texted the wrong Jessica in his phone?
Yeah, I
when
mean,
he-
like,
It makes
it
sense.
could have been another Jessica from Bumble.
okay,
Yes.
wait, though.
And you have
Oh,
him
yeah.
as Dustin Bumble. He probably has multiple Jessica Bumbles. That makes so much sense.
Did you
Oh,
have fun with
yeah.
him?
I did. Yeah. No, I had a lot of
Hey.
fun with him.
Even though
kinda
you had to
funny.
keep dodging his questions about Pilates?
That's kind
Yeah,
of funny.
I mean, like, honestly, I didn't know what to say. I was kind of embarrassed, but like we were really enjoying ourselves.
So this makes sense why Dustin told us that she didn't look like the pictures
Yeah.
from the girl that he matched with a couple
Oh my
weeks
god!
ago.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he added that you were super cute.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
not like it was a disappointment. I think that's important to know.
Can
for
I
people.
also say you're both in the same spot because he's like, I don't know where to go from here, and she just said, I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah.
They're both in limbo. This is kind of perfect.
Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Sorry.
No,
We'll,
no,
What?
she tell
Hang
her.
up.
Jeff, tell her. She
Oh.
doesn't know how to tell him, and now she doesn't even have to.
I guess the
Yeah.
other option is if you are interested, Dustin has been listening to this call on the other phone line.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
What? Oh my gosh!
If he hasn't fainted already. Dustin, are you there?
Holy shit. I can't believe this happened. I'm such an idiot.
I'm such an idiot.
Wait.
As you guys were talking about it, I was looking through my phone and I saw all the different Jessica Bumbles.
Oh,
Wow,
dude.
all the
More than two?
different.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
how many Jessicas have you been talking to?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean, I'm embarrassed though. I mean, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when you kept bringing up Pilates, I was like, what? Why did he keep bringing this up? Like, did you want to see a move? Like, I
Oh.
wasn't sure what you're talking about.
No,
but
I know
was like,
now. I thought it was very interesting at the time. That's all.
Oh.
He was only asking because he thought that you were super interested in it, but that was a different
Yeah.
Jessica
Yeah.
Bumble.
I mean, now you need to maybe tell him what are your hobbies and interests because he has no idea.
Uh-huh.
I actually love soccer and I love hiking and I speak a little French and
Yeah, I think I remember that from a year and a half ago.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Or was that the other Jessica Bumble, like Jessica Bumble number 4?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no, she's from France.
Oh,
Y'all-
that's right.
You could have saved so much time and headache in your life if you would have just gone out a year and a half ago.
Yeah, you guys click.
Brooke, you're so right. I'm just such an idiot.
Oh, but a
buddy,
lovable
he
idiot.
is
Women do
lovable.
like hearing that. So that's a good thing for you to
It's
start
true.
saying. So now that we've cleared up the big misunderstanding
Yes.
and you realize who each other are, you like each other, at least it seems that way from our perspective, we'd like to offer to
do.
send you out on another date, Jessica, and we would pay for it if you say yes.
Maybe this could be like a mistake that was meant to be. I
Oh,
don't
see,
know.
that's what you need to turn it
Totally.
around. Come on, Dustin.
I want to hear something from Dustin and depending on what he says, maybe I'll say yes.
Oh.
What is it?
Out of all those Jessicas, which one do you like best?
Oh,
If he's a
tough
Jessica
answer here.
He's like Jessica 18.
Well, to be honest, Jessica, you're the only Jessica I had a real connection with. All the other Jessicas I never even hung out with. So.
Look at that. You're the
I don't
OG.
know if that
He
was
doesn't even
great.
lie when he should.
You're the only one that would talk to me.
Yeah.
So you.
At least he's too honest.
Did that answer your question, Jessica?
It did, yeah. I'll go out again.
I think they're so cute.
Well, congratulations, you two. You're going out again. And it's probably a good lesson for you, Dustin. You got to put the year that you matched with the person next to their names in your contacts.
I'm always like,
Dude,
pinch emoji. Or,
I'm hoping after this he doesn't have any more matches. Like, this is it.
I think after this, I'm not going to use the dating apps for a while.
There we go.
After 2 years, bro, you need a break, honestly.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
See, that's why we do the second date updates. Jessica said she didn't know what to do. She was caught mid-date with a guy who thought that she was somebody else.
God, that is that's my worst nightmare.
I mean, it would be a turnoff, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was like super awkward. Like, how do you even bring that up? The thing is, she wasn't a total stranger. They'd matched 18 months before that. And like we heard, they seemed to be actually pretty cute together.
I mean, sometimes it's all about timing, you know? Maybe 18 months ago he would have thought, oh, I just got on the dating apps. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And then now he's 2 years in. He's like, wait, it's not.
Yeah. Now, is there a part of me that thinks Dustin is texting the other Jessica right now, the one that he ghosted a week ago?
How dare you even bring that up,
No.
Jeffrey?
Let's remember he is a guy. And we're
want him-
addicted to the chase.
Hey.
But hopefully he can just focus on the current Jessica and the good thing that they have going on.
Why would you
right
even
now.
put that in his head if he's listening?
No.
If you're listening, change the other Jessicas to do not text.
Yeah, or
Yes.
just
Just for now.
Just delete their number. That's even easier.
No, you never know.
Yeah,
Okay.
never say never.
Yeah.
But remember, you can listen to all of our second date updates on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Did you know experts say that when you sing, it lowers stress, boosts your immunity and lung function, even helps you cope with physical and mental pain?
Then
Man, I gotta sing all the time.
why are you such a mess all the time then?
Well, I need to sing a lot.
Okay.
Let's just
That's
say
why.
that.
Yeah.
But, I think we should probably do some self-care right now.
Oh.
Actually,
okay.
so let's cut the music. And we need quiet in the room. Let's have Alexa start us off by singing Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. And a one,
yeah.
and a two, and a 1, 2, 3.
Don't stop believing.
Yes, Alexis.
Hold on
Good.
to that feeling.
She knows it.
Street lights.
Okay, wait a minute.
People.
No, I think she broke
Okay,
the
okay.
street light.
All right.
I think she broke one.
For some
And
reason,
then I don't remember the rest.
I don't know why my stress is spiking right now. I'm experiencing more mental pain.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
That's
No,
the opposite.
I don't know.
Keep
Jeff.
going if you need.
Okay, maybe it was the song. Let's try anything by Sabrina Carpenter, Alexis, okay?
Oh.
And a 3, and a 2, and a 1.
Espresso.
Okay, you know what? Let's stop. Stop. This was
good.
obviously a mistake.
Oh my God, I'm buying Alexis's album. I don't care what hate you
Okay.
guys have.
Thank you.
That was great.
I definitely need to heal after that. Maybe just by singing myself. Brand new
fine,
song of the week.
Okay.
I'm good at Miley Cyrus though.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? I think
Not.
we've
Right.
suffered enough. Song of the week right after this. It is time for my brand new song of the week.
Yay.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And man, a lot has been going on already this month. with
God.
April Fools.
Oh, is that
the
it?
Minecraft movie breaking records.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
Hot dog towers. Those are trending now.
Yeah.
Backyard barbecues are never going to be the same.
Yeah.
But
I am
something,
excited about those.
something that's been flying a little bit under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but the U.S. economy, it's been kind of wonky lately.
Haven't heard about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I've seen one headline. I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't know why
about,
the
Jeff.
media isn't covering this more,
God.
but it's kind of crazy. Like, stocks are up, and then stocks are down, and then they're sideways while his friend's in the corner holding the camera.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
God.
And look, I'm not even going to pretend that I understand what is happening in the market or any of that, like what's going to happen or how Brooke is profiting off the misery of others during this tumultuous time. I'm not even going to go there.
I
bought
wish.
down a lot, her and MJT.
Oh, we
I
all
don't
do.
think the people in charge know what's going on.
I mean, it's a little bit unclear. The thing everyone in the world, though, seems to be talking about right now is one thing, and that's tariffs.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It all seems to come down to whatever that is.
God, it really sounds like the name. Like when you just say it, it sounds like the name of somebody I would have went to high school with.
Tariffs.
Oh my God, Tariff.
No,
is
that
like
was
the
my
worst.
old friend Tariq. Shout out
yeah.
Tariq. Miss you, bro.
She just had her 4th kid.
Yeah.
Good for her. And look, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you stand on with regards to that.
Yeah.
The fact is, especially when it comes to anything from China, we are going to have to pay more.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Looking
That
at
is the
my
truth.
cell phone that I'm going to have for the next 5 years.
Yes.
'Cause I won't be able to afford another one.
It's just how it works.
If
And
you
look,
buy it in yen, it'll be cheaper.
Yeah.
look, instead of running away from it and everybody panicking and freaking out, maybe I thought I should just embrace it.
You're going to embrace paying more?
I said maybe.
You
Brooke.
have to.
Said maybe, and I'm going to try to do that with my song of the week.
You would do
Let's
this.
pay more, guys.
I know, you're the guy that doesn't even know what he's paying for already. Like, wait, I had a membership where?
Yeah, push me down farther into the pit of confusion. And that's why instead of doing the classic 90s hit by Sixpence None the Richer,
Yes.
Kiss Me,
I love this song.
it's Young Jeffrey's Charge Me.
Oh.
Because honestly, do we even have a choice?
You don't. That's the thing.
We can't do
You
anything.
just sit back and save your money,
I don't
kids.
know. I think you could call people and start. Okay.
Yeah, that'll bring down prices.
Activism, all right.
Anyway.
It's not
Too
good
far
enough
now.
for you.
Let's just, roll with it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to
Really?
point when I'm ready.
Huh.
Points.
It does make it sound nice.
Yippee. Raise up the price tag on these Nikes. Along with eggs and gas extremes. Like those diet trends, my bank account could really use a cleanse. Whoa, feed me a giant cell phone price hike, $80 for the charging cord. I went to TJ Maxx and bought new slacks, paid extra cash, living the dream as I'm filing bankruptcy. Yay! This was the plan. Kidneys, sold one to buy Brussels sprouts, 90. That's when I can retire. Gash me with that snorkel set. Just swimming happy in my pools of debt. Whoa, groceries. Who needs to eat, am I right? Coffees. Damn straight, I'll pay way more. Got an exotic dance. The girl was from France, so had to place an extra tax in her G-string. For world peace. Hey guys, remember when Top Ramen was for broke college kids? That'll teach them to save money while getting an education. Wall Street, let's make me broke overnight. Use me as pawns in your trade war. Keep those prices jacked and drape a flag over my tofu pack, my middle class duty. The price comes out to all of your savings. Lucky me.
Dad, why are toys so expensive now?
Oh, son, billionaires can't afford to pay tariffs. Now apologize to Elon Musk. So charge me. Whoa, did you guys hear Dollar Tree had to rebrand?
You mean they had a tariff glow up?
Why? What's it called now? $20 Tree. Don't think of it as an $8,000 increase on the price of your car. Think of it as a patriotic middle finger to China that you got to pay for. So charge me. Yay, Tara.
I'm clapping and also crying inside.
Yeah.
Both things are happening.
I just found a way to offset. What if we charge people to listen to our show, guys?
Oh, that'll
like
fix
$1 a minute,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody and every day will pay for everything.
Because everybody has extra cash right now,
Yeah,
so that is a total great business
That's the
plan.
best part about it, Brooke.
Yeah.
We're all billionaires.
Yeah.
Jose, you just fixed the global trade market. Congratulations.
I just can't wait to go to $20 Tree.
Yeah, oh, it's so fun. What other radio show is doing tariff parody songs right now? Nobody.
They got
Nobody.
stuff on sale for $19.99, guys.
But text in 78592 and tell us what you thought about the song of the week. If your phone plan's still working. And go check out the video up on all of our
So
socials.
great,
You can
Jeff.
find the video with all the lyrics there at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Yes.
Happy tariff season, everyone. We got your phone tap coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Got a brand new player today. Her name is Jenny. And when we asked her why she wanted to come on the show today, she thought this could be kind of fun. Plus, she's the child of the 80s, so she thinks she knows stuff.
Oh.
A lot of 80s stuff, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, we should do that. We should do like a decades week. Where every day we ask questions only about a certain decade. Only 80s, only 90s, only 1760s.
Wait,
themes.
when you're an 80s child, does that mean you were born in the 80s, though? Because
What does that mean? What does that mean, child of the 80s, Jenny?
I was born in the late 80s.
I was born in the early 80s.
Okay.
Okay.
So
She
you
was
don't
a
know
child.
much about like you may remember like I do, like some Hot Wheels, Gem and the Rockers, but real information is not going to be at our grasp.
Jenny, don't take that. Don't let her question your 80s knowledge.
Yeah, just saying.
All my siblings were like 10 to 12 years older than me. So,
So you were like a 42-year-old, 5-year-old. I
Got
see.
it.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Jenny, I trust in your knowledge, and let's send Brooke out of the studio so we can get to the game here. 30 seconds to answer as many as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I hope so.
You got this, Jenny. Good luck. Your time starts now. The first Apple computer was built in what decade, 70s or 80s?
70s.
In which state is the famous college MIT located?
Massachusetts.
What rapper is the co-owner and founder of Shady Records?
Eminem.
In 1997, what car became the first mass-produced hybrid in the world?
Toyota RAV4.
How do you say the word friend in Spanish?
Amigo.
Well done, Jenny, especially for your first time on the show. Now Brooke's going to come back into the studio if she feels like it. Yeah, she feels like it. There she is. And let's learn some stuff about Jenny from the phone screener here. It says she works for the deep state. Oh, sorry.
Wait, were you supposed to say that
there's a
part out
note
loud?
that said don't say the deep part. Oops. Sorry,
dang
Jenny.
it.
Just the state.
Also, for fun, it says that she has 2 small kids. She likes to go on hikes and to water parks with them and makes them carry all of her stuff.
Hey, good job.
Is that right, Jenny?
Mom.
No.
Oh.
Aw, so
You don't just put rocks in their backpack like I do with my children?
Make them stronger, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, but
That's
the deep
right.
state stuff, that was all true though, right?
No.
No comment, yes. She's not allowed to speak on that.
I heard her say a wink when she
Yes.
said no.
Jenny, don't worry. Your secrets are safe with us if you were to disclose any on the show.
I don't have anything, man. If I were working for the federal government, I'm sure I'd have all kinds of stuff right now, but I'm working for the state.
Okay.
I wish I did.
I get
would tell all
it.
the
She's smart.
secrets.
They're listening.
That's
They're
right.
listening.
Yeah.
Be
Always
careful
listening.
where
Big
and when you
brother.
say stuff.
Uh-oh. We're in a group text right now.
Yeah. God, who did we add again?
Thank you for the warning, Jenny. Now, Brooke, it's your
Appreciate
turn.
you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. The first Apple computer was built in what decade, 70s or 80s?
70s.
In which state is the famous college MIT located?
Massachusetts.
What rapper is the co-owner and founder of Shady Records?
Eminem.
In 1997, what car became the first mass-produced hybrid in the world?
Prius.
How do you say the word friend in Spanish?
Amigo.
Judy Scheindlin is the host of what popular afternoon TV show?
Judy? Judge Judy.
Got our answers in. It's time to head on over to the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
Bolaños.
And that is a food review from Jose. Jenny, you got 4 correct today.
Ooh.
Yay, that was good for my first time.
That's
That was
amazing.
awesome
That's
work.
good even for your 4th time.
It was really good. And if Brooke was a nice person, she would have just totally given you the game. But
What
Brooke got
happened?
6 in a row.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's why you can't beat her.
You can't.
You can always send agents to her house if she does. So let's go over the answers for everybody. First Apple computer built in the 1970s, 1976, was actually hand-built by Steve Wozniak.
Wow.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah.
Famous MIT College is located in Massachusetts, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The rapper who's co-owner and founder of Shady Records is Eminem. Who owns it with him?
Probably actually a businessman.
Yeah.
And we don't know.
Or like Universal.
Yeah, some white guy. In 1997, the car that became the first mass-produced hybrid in the world was not the Toyota RAV4, Jenny.
close.
It was the Toyota Prius.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, friend in Spanish is amigo, and Judy Scheindlin is host of Judge Judy, also known as Judy Justice now.
She makes like $20 million a year, guys.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, she's got a lot more degrees than we do.
Jenny, thanks for playing. Come back and play again soon, okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You didn't do her consolation prize.
Oh, no, she didn't get one. No, I'm just kidding. Just for playing, Jenny, you win a $25 Disney gift card valid at any Disney resort, theme park, or online in the Disney store.
Oh, great. I'll give it to my children.
Yay!
Perfect.
Come back and play again soon, Jenny. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.